Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Lexi. This is like my 100th time filming this because every time I start filming, I get interrupted. So, anyways, today's video, as you can see by the title, is just me giving you some ideas of things not to bring to college because it's useless and not useful and takes up space. So one of the things that you shouldn't bring is a candle. You don't need a candle because, well, for one, you more than likely cannot light it in your dorm, and it's a fire hazard. So I wouldn't bring any candles. It's just kind of pointless. And if you want to have like a nice little fragrance going on in your room, I'd invest in a wax warmer because those are only like $15 to $20 at Walmart, and then the little wax melts are like $2. So it's like a great investment. I got myself one, and it was a cute little elephant, and it was the color that matched my room, so that was really nice too. But yeah, those are great investments and they look cute in your room. Another thing that you shouldn't bring to college is anything that your roommate already has, because you don't want a bunch of duplicates, you know? So if your roommate's bringing a TV, unless you guys can't agree on shows to watch or don't want the other watching, don't bring Tori. Hush. Do not bring two TVs unless need be. Like if you're both into watching TV and you don't mind both of you watching at the same time, like I just kind of feel like you should decide one or the other. Another thing maybe you and your roommate could talk about is like to cure eggs, like for coffee. You don't both need to bring one unless you're both super picky about it, but honestly, like for me, I only brought one and me and my roommate used it every now and then together. Or both used it, sorry. Another thing is off-season clothing. You don't need it. If you're going to college in the summer, why would you bring winter clothing unless your college you're going to is freezing year-round? So just don't bring off-season clothing. Just keep it at home unless you can't make it home when it's time to switch out clothing or time for a break. But honestly, I just highly recommend only bringing the clothing you need. Another thing is a bunch of stuff from like high school and like valuables. Like that's not necessary. Don't bring it. You don't need a bunch of yearbooks sitting around or a trophy that you won in high school for like best dress or something. I don't know. You don't need all that. It's just clutter, and it more than likely doesn't even match your room, so it's really pointless. Also, like valuables, if you got like a shell from Cozumel, Mexico, don't bring that unless it matches your room, because it's very pointless to just having it sit out there. Like, seriously, it's just pointless, and it takes up space. You already don't have enough room as it is inside the dorm, so why bring extra crap you don't need, you know? Another thing is a toaster, so just like appliances that aren't necessary. Obviously, the dining hall should have a toaster, so bringing one is just super pointless, honestly, unless you plan on buying bread every, you know, like 2 weeks or something, and toasting it. So honestly, it's pointless, and again, unless you feel the need to bring it. Another thing is an iron and an ironing board. So I had one, or both of these, but like it was like kind of pointless. Like, yeah, I used it every once in a while, and yeah, I had friends that needed it, but unless you really know that you're gonna be ironing clothes, don't bring it. Like for me, I would bring it again, like I'm gonna bring it this year, but unless you're not gonna use it, don't bring it. So totally up to you. Just figure out if you are someone that always irons your clothes or whatever. Okay. Another thing, don't bring more than one suitcase, and this is just really leaning towards like storage and under your bed and stuff. You can bring more than one suitcase if you want and just have it stored under your bed, but you also have to keep in mind that you're going to have other things under your bed, like maybe your snack bin is going to be under your bed, maybe your towel laundry bin or whatever is going to be under the bed. So you got to like keep in mind what's going under there. I just recommend bringing one big suitcase full of all your clothes that you're going to wear for that semester or whatever, and let that be that, and keep it under your bed so that way when it's time to move out, you're able to just stuff that stuff back in there and head out. But yeah, so that's just for storage purposes. One more thing, fancy kitchenware. I don't even remember if I talked about this because it's my millionth time filming this, but you don't need it. Maybe like a bowl and a plate that are like ceramic or something. I had that. Or like a spoon and fork that are like silverware. But you really don't need a bunch of fancy silverware because you're never going to use it. And it's also just a waste of money. So as a college student, you should be looking for ways to save money, and that is one of the ways. But yeah, so that's all the things I had on my list that I could think of off the top of my head when I was like, what did I not need to bring? So like, I'm sure there's more stuff out there. I just hope that this video helped you guys out a little bit, and good luck this year, and I will see you guys back with another video soon. Bye guys.